NIA team has picked up SP Salvinder Singh, his cook and friend for questioning. Inconsistencies in the statement of SP Salvinder Singh has led NIA team suspect his role. Right now he is both the prime suspect as well as the prime witness in this case.
सर 4 लोग थे या 5 लोग थे वो लोग? सर 4 लोग थे या 5 लोग थे वो लोग?
एकदम तो मुझे ठीक नहीं कि 4-5 थे।
जब इंसान पुलिस की वर्दी पहनता है, एक ओथ लेता है कि कोई भी समस्या आ जाए तो आप देश की रक्षा करेंगे, आप उसके लिए करेंगे, लेकिन आपने तो बिल्कुल रेजिस्टेंस ही नहीं शो करी। आप बड़े आराम से आपको उन्होंने आके बांध लिया, आपकी गाड़ी में बैठे, कोई रेजिस्टेंस नहीं दिखाया। ऐसा क्यों है कि आप बिल्कुल भी कुछ नहीं कर पाए?
5 आदमी थे। मेरे अकेले से रेजिस्टेंस से क्या करता? सभी के साथ वेपन थे उनके पास।
We are right now at Panch Peer Di Mazar, where SP Pathankot Salvinder Singh along with his cook and friend had come to pay obeisance. Salvinder in his statement had claimed that after paying obeisance while he was on his way to home, his vehicle was abducted by 5 Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists.
आप हमें बताएंगे कि ये सलविंदर सिंह जी कितने बजे आए थे और कितनी देर तक यहाँ रहे?
सर रात को 9 बजे आए सर, और चाय पी सर, वो माथा टेका 9:30 बजे चले गए जी सर।
सिर्फ आधा घंटा यहाँ रहे थे?
जी सर।
Let's do the reality check and find out how much time it takes one to reach from this place to Kolia. See, we have got with us the stop clock. It's 00. We'll start and try to find out and investigate and reconstruct the whole scene to know how much time it takes one to reach that place. We are not driving at a very fast speed. We are driving at a speed about 50 to 60 kilometers per hour. Let's find out how much time it will take us to reach that spot, because Salvinder Singh in his statement had maintained that by 12:30 he reached that place and his vehicle was hijacked by terrorists. Finally, we have reached Kolia crossing, where Salvinder Singh claimed that his vehicle was hijacked by Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists who appeared from the nearby sugarcane field. See, it took us on less than 30 minutes to reach this place.
कुछ नहीं पूछा, उसे धकेल के हमारे पीछे कर दिया, हमें बिल्कुल बाजू पीछे करके, और नीचे वो सीट के जो पैर की जगह होती है उधर उसको नीचे रख दिया, हमारा मुंह ऊपर, किसी को देखने नहीं दिया।
First up, what they did was they walked in and they assailed, they stopped the car and immediately accosted the three and took control and possession of the vehicle. They got Rajesh Verma out of the car and one of the drivers, one of the terrorists, took the wheel. The other one, who was also addressed to as a major according to their accounts, sat on the front left as the passenger with the driver. So these two were fit in there. What happens next is Rajesh Verma, who was accosted, was then brought back into the dicky and he was put inside the dicky after he was tied and blindfolded. So he gets in, and after which there is the ammunition which they were carrying along with the food, about 50 to 70 kilos of equipment which they also lugged. So was there another terrorist behind? Is it possible for him to fit along with Rajesh Verma? Looks highly impossible because the boot is packed. So after the boot is packed, what happens next? They take Salvinder Singh according to his account. Salvinder Singh stands at 6'2", about 100 kilos. He is pushed face down, that's what he said, onto the car. How did he fit 6 foot 2 inches of all of him on the floor? What happens to the cook? Because you have to understand that these are only represented, they're not heavily armed. They had big rifles and machine guns with them. They also had their own pittus. And how is it possible for another person to fit inside this car? Can 8 people actually fit inside this car, and could they have made their way out? Is Salvinder Singh's version actually acceptable?
As we tried piecing together the versions put forth by the SP, we found glaring inconsistencies and contradictions. It's only a matter of time before the NIA unravels the curious case and faltering versions of Salvinder Singh. Bureau Report, Times Now.